Welcome. We are Sunday night. We're doing free Lenormand readings because that's what we do here on Sunday night. So let's see. I got news coming out tomorrow. 20 minutes of news. So you get news updates tomorrow. Let me generate some random numbers here while we wait for people to join. Heidi, hello. CM, hello. Rowan's Impressions. Wow, Rowan's Impressions. It's been a long time. How are you? I am doing good. I need a bottled water. Hang on, I'll be back. There we go. Bottled water's here. I got 2 cases that I had sitting out there already, so since everybody is out of stock, I hope these last me. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do filtered water with one of those filtered jars. Danielle, hello. G1GL, hello. Angel Wings, what a great name. Amber, hey, how's it going? Mehak, welcome back, Mehak. Oh, let's find out. Hendrix, hey, how are you? Karina, how are you? So did everyone catch the stream today talking about the psychic fairs? Probably not the best time to be doing a psychic fair stream, but you got to do it sometime. And I didn't really see it anywhere else, so I thought we would do it. That'd be kind of fun. Well, if I find a job in the next few weeks, I need to tell you something. Okay, G1GL needs to tell me something. Go right ahead. By the way, go ahead and ask your questions and we'll throw down some cards here. Well, I find a job in the next few weeks. Let's check that out. Can you please tell me when I get my money? Let's see. Find out about the job in the next few weeks. A-H. In the next few weeks. All right. We'll find a job in the next few weeks. Your random number, it turns out to be 29. Let's go down to 29. And what should I do about the situation with Gavin? All right, we find the job in the next few weeks. We're down to 29, and let's figure out if you're going to find a job in the next few weeks. Wow, this is unruly. This is being unruly tonight. Work today, didn't see it yet. All right, how is Francisco of Scorpio feeling about me? Asked you a long time ago if I would get along with my housemates. Let's see, you said one of my housemates would leave because of some conflicts, and she did conflict with a boyfriend. Well, that's cool. I do enjoy being right occasionally. You know, once every 100 readings, I'm right. But those times are a lot of fun, you know? Those times are a lot of fun. So that's good. That's good that your annoying roommate left, because it's never good to have an annoying roommate. It's always super annoying. Okay, we're looking for the fox. You know, it'd be great if I could find the fox. Where? Okay, the fox. All right, the fox is on 29. Let's look at a job in the next few weeks. I do think so, yes. I do think so, yes. You're going to be able to find a job in the next few weeks. Lenormand Day. Brianna's favorite day is Lenormand Day. My favorite day would be where I can find some bottled water, because I'm on my last 2 cases of bottled water. I need more. I need more. What did I say for your March forecast, Brianna? Let me know. I was correct about that. So, yeah, I think you're going to find a job in the next few weeks. I think it's going to be an older position that, it's an older position that almost like you applied for a while back or something, or a position to where you tried to get it, but you didn't get it, or they liked you, but they didn't have room, or something happened where the job sort of just cratered and didn't go as well as possible. I think that job is going to sort of open up again, and you're going to be able to get in there. This is going to be a very independent type job as well, to where they sort of give you tasks and they leave you alone. And Sunshine and Mom Bear, hello, welcome. How are you? They're going to give you tasks and they'll let you sort of just do it on your own. And you're going to not really be your own boss, but your supervision is not really going to be too strict. They're not going to be micromanaging you and looking over your shoulder constantly and things like that. So it's going to be a nice sort of independent type thing as well. It also feels like that it's going to be a job to where, you know, you're going to be there a while. So you're going to be there a while. And I think after you're there a certain period, though, you just kind of get burned out, and then you want to just move on to something else. But I think you do have something coming, right? We have some news coming. We have some news. We have some information coming about the job. The job is a very independent thing. It's going to be a fairly stable job, but eventually you just leave because you find something better or something happens with that. But it is a pretty stable thing, right? We've got a couple of indications of the sun. So I do think that you have a message coming, and the message coming is going to be from the manager or whatnot. Jane, welcome. Hey, how's it going? So, yeah, so you do have the messenger. We have the writer, we have the messenger coming, giving you some information about the job. Job is going to be something possibly older that you applied for a while back, but you never got. And so now you're going to have to sort of, you know, get back in there. And that's really good news because they already sort of know you. They have your information. They have all of that stuff, and they're going to be able to crank it up and start up with that. So it's looking pretty good for you. Looking pretty good. Brianna said, so Brianna, what was right with my March forecast? Let me know. Spiritual Monkey, hello. How's it going? Spiritual Monkey, let me know what your question is. I appreciate your donation. All right. Well, thank you so much. I'll look for the offer. Keep you posted. Okay, cool. All right. All right, cool. So you told me to be working. I feel bad about being away from home too much. Have spiritual growth. That's about it. Okay. 8-year-old son's really going to fire me. What? Your 8-year-old son is really going to fire me and move to Australia. I have no idea. I'm not really sure what that means. Is your 8-year-old son firing you? What happened here? I need more information on this. Lenormand Day. So does Paul currently have intentions to contact me? Well, let's find out. Spiritual Monkey wants to know before we do that, though. Let's see. SM wants to know, should I keep my, okay. Should I name my business Spiritual Monkey? Okay. That's an interesting business title. What kind of business do you run? Let us know. That would be interesting. I should start small. Keto baking business. Now that sounds good. That sounds good. Mama Bina. Keto is so freaking popular now. Mama Bina, that sounds great. If you're near me, I'll take it. I'm on keto all the time. And you got like Thomas DeLauer on YouTube talking about the keto. Everybody's going on keto. Keto is fantastic. Keto actually cured me of stuff that the doctor couldn't even figure out. The doctor is like, I have no idea. So he put me on all these medications, and I went on keto, and it magically cured itself. So keto is amazing. So yeah, if somebody cooks for you with keto, because man, everybody hates cooking. I wouldn't sell anything cooked during the virus, but you know. Anyway, so let's find out about your business name. So your business is, I think it's going to be the fish. You know, we're going to go with the fish. Let's just do this. Going to find it much faster this way. We're going to do the fish for your business name and, you know, find out where that is. Why can't I find the fish? All right. So we'll go with this and that. Okay. So we're on 3. Starting with 3, going here. Whoops. Move those over. Lenormand Day is always literally random sometimes because you never know what you're going to get. Okay. So let's find out about that. I like cooking. Okay, well, that's good because I hate cooking. I used to watch food TV all the time, and I loved watching people cook, but man, I hate cooking. I think that's the stress reliever. You watch somebody else cook, and you're like, you know, I can try that. I can see if I can do that. And then you try it, and you completely mess it up. But that's the way life goes. You completely mess it up. So, yes, I think yes, right? We got the tree, we got the family, we got the heritage type thing underneath the business. That's very interesting. We got that business, and the business is going to be, you know, I mean, the business is going to be pretty solid. We do have the tower, pretty solid with clouds underneath, though. I think it's going to take some time. You're going to have a run-up speed to where, you know, you can't really get a bunch of... What should I do about the situation with Gavin Hendricks? I'll figure that out in a minute. Thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. By the way, Gavin, I'm reading a book called The Lightbringer series, and the main character's name is Gavin, so I thought it was kind of funny. It'll be pretty stable, right? It'll be pretty stable. I think eventually you're going to have to sort of make a decision about that, though, about renaming it. It's almost like that. You're going to have to make a decision as far as the business is concerned. You may be doing some different things with the business. I think the business sort of blossoms, but after it does, you're trying to figure out what to do with it because you don't really want to hang on to it. You have other business ideas, or you want to expand the business, or you want to do some different things with the business. So that sort of comes out as well. I think you could as well have some assistance or have some help with the business as you sort of get going. Mystic Cats, hello. Mama Bina, hello. And anybody else joined? Nancy, hey, how is it going? So I'm going to be doing Reiki, Tarot, T readings. Yeah, I mean, I think so, right? We have a very firm tower. We have a very solid tower that you're going to be able to get this business up and running. But because the cloud's sort of underneath, I think it's going to have some run-up time with it. It's going to be a bit of a run-up time before you're making any serious money with it. I think you also have a helper, or you're also going to end up with a helper that's going to assist you as you go through the business and as you progress through this. They're going to sort of assist you in a variety of different ways, because I think as it progresses and gets busier, you're going to need a bit of assistance in order to get things done and things like that. Because a bunch of times we'll have a business idea and then it's slow to get started, and then as it sort of churns up and the train gets moving faster and faster, we need some assistance with that. And I think you're gonna have to recruit somebody for that. But I think ultimately it's going to be something you really enjoy and something that you thrive with. Just don't multitask too much with it. Find out what works, right? So when I do tarot stuff, I do all sorts of tarot. I did the free readings, and then I did the free readings, and then I do the classes. HW, hello, how's it going? And then I started the live streams, right? And so as I'm doing all these things, I found out that people love the live streams. So I increased the volume of the live streams. I increased the number of live streams because that seems like what they wanted. So you're going to do the same thing, right? The pathway says the crossroads says you're going to have to do the same thing and figure out what people like or what people enjoy and do that, right? And do that. So it's very interesting how that works and all that. But I think overall you're going to sort of figure this out on your own as you sort of progress through this. But yeah, do try everything. And then focus on what the people love the most, on what the people want the most, right? It's like right now, if you could make bottled water and toilet paper, then that would be what people want the most. That's just how it is. Angie, thank you for the compliment. I greatly appreciate it. All right. Let's see. Just got a bunch of super chats. We'll try out some stuff and see. So Jimi Hendrix wants to know, what should I do about the situation with Gavin? Let's find out. Gavin is the lead character in the Prism series, the Lightbringer series. Hendrix. What about Gavin? What should you do about Gavin? Let's check it out. Let's try that out. Okay, what is your random number? I generated a bunch of them. I found a site that generates a bunch of them. Okay, yours is 18. I was asking Google before, but Google is really annoying. Google is super, super annoying. It looks like Gavin is going to be a friend. Looks like Gavin is just going to be a friend. We can sort of determine that right now, just straight up about Gavin. Let's find little Gavin here and throw him down over the friend. And figure out what happens next. Figure out what happens next with the Gavin saga, the Gavin story. Here we go. Oh my. Well, okay. So I don't know if this is a relationship or whatnot, but it seems like it could be. Hendrix, you should not be buffering. I just looked at my connection and it's solid green. I'm on a gigabit connection and I rebooted the modem about an hour ago. So I'm solid green, CPU's at 7%. We're good. We're good here, maybe on your end. I don't know. Okay, so Gavin needs to be a friend. Entertainment purposes only. But, by the way, Gavin looks like it's going to be a good friend. We have the dog right under Gavin. Your random number was 18. And here we go with Gavin. I don't think Gavin's going to appreciate that much, though. I think that Gavin may want a bit more. I'm not really sure what's happening here, but the clouds, looks like the situation's kind of confusing a bit. So a lot of times one person wants a different outcome than the other person. And it could be what is happening here with Gavin. So we're definitely pointed to Gavin as a friend and whatnot. I think that as well, if we sort of dove into a relationship with Gavin. By the way, Gavin, if you're watching the video, no offense, dude, just entertainment purposes reading. Chrissy, thank you for the subscription. I greatly appreciate it. So, a lot of times when you have bad news, or maybe Gavin doesn't get what he wants, maybe Gavin is sort of pursuing something that's different goal than what you have in mind, they're going to get kind of upset, and they're going to get upset with you possibly or something. But we do have sort of that. It's almost like, do you work with Gavin? I'm kind of curious at this point, because we have the tower underneath there. I'm kind of curious if you work with Gavin, or if this is a situation where you have some other thing going on with Gavin, to where he's at a place where you're at, kind of thing, and he wants something that you don't want, or he doesn't want something that you want. But the mice being over that point to some troubles, or some troubled times, or some mixture of things that sort of come about with that. But I think ultimately you sort of figure out what to do. And a lot of times you can sort of ask your friends as well and get them in on it and find out, hey, what do you think about the situation as well? Because I think that they have some good input. But I think overall, Gavin is going to be a friend. Gavin is going to be a friend, a buddy, somebody to hang out with. He's going to be, sort of chilling out with. We have sort of this double dog thing kind of going on here. So anyway, very interesting. I'm kind of curious what the mice over the tower is. It makes me think that you're working with them, and if you started a relationship or something, it would be a bit of mice crawling around within the tower and whatnot, or the fact that if you did whatever Gavin wants, then it would introduce some complications that you may not want. So definitely something to look into and to think about. But we have almost a double indication of friendship would be the best solution here. So Brianna says, I have a dream about a bunch of little mice the other night. It was a weird one. What were the mice doing? Were they just crawling around in the attic like mice do, or what's going on? By the way, if you watched the stream earlier, I apologize for my voice being a bit too loud. I reviewed it, and my voice is a bit too loud, and that's because I had these headphones. And these headphones, when I put them on, it should default to this microphone right here, but it didn't. It defaulted to the headphone microphone, which is right next to my mouth, and it's super loud. But this microphone has compression, has all sorts of other modifications on it to make it sound better. But I did not have that because I didn't use that one. So I forgot to check my settings. That's my bad, but it's okay. I'm a bit loud, but it's okay. Did Carl find me attractive? Let's find out. What is Carl thinking about you? And your random number, by the way, Carl's random number is 8. So we're on an 8 there. Tarot Magician, hello. It's so good to see you. Tarot Magician, by the way, check out Tarot Magician's channel. She's got a live stream with me and her doing live readings. It was highly entertaining. It did a bunch of magic tricks and all that good stuff. So, wow, this cloth is way, way down here. I need to, okay, so your lucky number is 8. Your lucky number is 8, and that's not really a good thing on the 8. Not really a good thing on the 8, but we'll find out. If Carl finds you attractive or not, let's throw down Carl on the 8. Throw him down here and hunt down. I need to find a faster way to do this. Need to find a quicker way. I don't know why I'm such in a hurry, though. I always do that. I'm in a big hurry for no reason whatsoever. So, you never know what's going to happen with that. Okay, so does Carl find you attractive? Oh, we're going to say, we're blooming Betty. Thank you for your subscription. I greatly appreciate it. Hello, Terry. Oh, hello, Mary. How are you? Gavin is my boyfriend. You were right. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, that's good. Well, this is kind of interesting because we're right over the coffin. I don't know. Did they find you attractive? I don't want to say no. I don't know, how rude. I don't want to say no. I think that Carl has some other stuff going on. Carl has some things going on. Carl has some other things going on that may be preventing you and Carl from getting together. There may be a couple of factors that you're unaware of, as far as that's concerned. CM, I wrote up a list of false and annoying things about my crush. That doesn't sound too terrible, but I remember giving you that advice, but it's kind of, so yeah, Carl has some other things going on. I think Carl could be in another, well, almost like Carl's taking a break. Did Carl just recently break up from somebody? This is a really weird set of cards. Danielle, thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. We have Paul, Carl, and Gavin. We have a lot of people here today. Yeah, Carl's got other things going on. I think Carl either broke up from a relationship, or Carl's taking a break from relationships, or something's happening, or Carl's in a relationship. And I'm just trying to figure out what is going on. But Carl, it's almost like that they really don't want the same goals that you do. The clouds right before it, either that or they're confused, but the snake underneath the cloud sort of means that they just got out of something that was maybe toxic, or they're in something that's toxic, and they just don't have time or things to deal with that right now as well. They are also worried about a bunch of different things. It seems like that they have a bunch of concerns. Maybe it's the COVID-19 or, the coronavirus. I don't know what's going on, but it seems like they have a bunch of different concerns. They could be in a situation where they're stuck at the house, to where they can't do the things that they want to do, and they sort of feel restricted for a variety of reasons at the moment as well. And it seems like that there may be other people at the house that are not too beneficial for this person. It's almost like that they have maybe a parent that that yells at them or something, or maybe they have somebody else, family, that's sort of weighing them down, stressing them out, and things like that. I do think that they're going to want a relationship, and it seems like that they want something, but they can't get it right now, and everything is delayed and everything's held back. So you have a bunch of different factors going on. It seems like there's a lot of things going on for Carl right now. So if you're looking for Carl to be in a relationship, or you're in a relationship with Carl or something like that, you're looking at just an odd situation with Carl. It seems that there's a lot of things going on, some of which you're probably aware of, some of which you may not be aware of. I'm not really sure what the relationship is here, but that's a very odd set of cards for answering the question. I wish I could just give you a yes or no, but I mean, it just seems that there's a bunch of other things happening with Carl at the moment, and it could be hindering him into getting into whatever that you're thinking of. Okay. Anyway, but that's just, entertainment purposes only. Speaking of entertainment, we'll go to Danielle's. See, DP wants to know, Paul's. What are Paul's feelings for me? And DP, what is your random number today? 5. Random number of 5. Here we go. Pretty sure hell is fake. All right. Just like the coronavirus. The coronavirus, oh, you never know. I can tell you what, though. Everybody's buying up all my bottled water. I do intermittent fasting. I do a bunch of things that requires water, and I'm spoiled, so I like bottled water. But now I'm going to switch. Gypsy Moon Tarot, hello, how are you? I'm going to switch to those big jars, the big carafes of water that have the filter on top. I'm going to switch to that, because bottled water, every time anybody sneezes, anything happens, everybody buys out all the bottled water. I need to switch. I'm going to make the switch today. I already ordered it from Amazon. Of course, it's sold out, so it's going to be here next week. I have 2 cases, and then I'm going to be done with that. And I can't drink the tap water, by the way, because it smells like a swimming pool. There's so much chlorine in it. If you shower without a filter, you just feel like this slime all on your skin and hair. It's really nasty. Rachel, hello. How's it going? All right. Wasn't at work today, so I didn't see him. Okay. So let's find out about Paul. What are Paul's feelings for you? Intermittent fasting is fantastic. If you ever have a shortage on food, you're way ahead of the game with intermittent fasting. I'm just saying right that. Reading, enjoy it so much. AM, first time having a reading from you, enjoyed it so much. Well, cool. Thank you so much. Oh, AM, I picked you on Tarot Magician's stream. There you go. Tarot Magician. There's something in Texas tap water. It's so gross. It's so strong you can smell the water. Like if I run the water, you can smell it for like a long time. It is really nasty. There's no way I'm drinking that. I wish I could drink it, but there's no way I'm drinking that. I would die. No way I'm drinking that stuff. So yeah, I'm going to have it filtered out and whatnot. Everybody was telling me to boil the water. It's like, what am I doing? Camping? Am I camping? I don't want to boil the water. Anyway, thank you, coronavirus, for disrupting my water addiction. My water addiction. I'm addicted. Might as well be addicted to water if you're addicted. The good news about the coronavirus is TarotOracle. Yes, donations take priority, but then we do, by the way, there is no list. TarotOracle, there is no list. Donations take priority because obviously, if you paid a couple of bucks and you didn't get your question answered, you're going to be mad. And then I pick at random. And I pick at random. Okay, here's why I pick at random. If you have a list, so let's say you have 5 people on the list, pretty much all 4 of them leave. 4 out of the 5 just leave because they're like, I'll watch it later. And so then you have a question. You're like, hey, TarotOracle, can you tell me more information about this? And you're long gone. So I pick at random because that way I know you're here and I can interact with you and it's fun and stuff. We can tell jokes because we have fun readings, right? We have this one lady who's seducing a guy at work and he ended up smelling her hair. We have somebody who was getting a chest surgery. We have people with haunted houses. We have all sorts of fun questions in here and it makes for a fun stream. So anyway, all right. So what are Paul's feelings for you? Well, what's going on? Really? I think Paul wants to sort of move forward with what you have going on. I think Paul does want to move forward with what you have going on. It's not the last reading. Why is that there? Ending soon needs to go away. Okay. And also this is the wrong color. I think Paul wants to move forward with things and he's gonna, he's sort of confusing at times. I think Paul is a bit of the confusing type. He's not clear at all, right? We have the clouds over here. So you're trying to read them and you just can't. Kate's Crossing. Hello. How's it going? And a lot of people are difficult to read, but he may be exceptionally difficult to read because we have the double cloud. That's not good at all. And he doesn't really wear his feelings on his sleeve, as they say, right? He also doesn't communicate sometimes. He's difficult to get into. He's difficult to sort of figure out. And he's sort of that double cloud where you can't really find out what he's thinking, what's going on. And if you want to move forward with a relationship with Paul, if you want to sort of get deep into that, that's going to be maybe, a bit of an issue, right? So Paul has something and he's holding back. He's not letting you know what the problem is. You're trying to read his mind. You're going to have to get more tarot readings because you're like, okay, what Paul's upset about now? What's he upset about now? I wish you would just tell me, it seems. But the double cloud says you could be in that situation. But what are his feelings? We have the beautiful, the wonderful, the absolutely amazing bouquet with a snake under it, which is not what I want to see. Why does the snake have to be under it? The bouquet with the snake under it. I think that Paul may voice his emotions maybe on the negative side when he sort of gets angry or when he sort of gets upset with things. I don't think he gets upset often, but when he does get upset, he's going to let you know. He's going to let you know. But it would be nice if he communicated about everything, though. You know, let me know the good, let me know the bad. Just keep that communication line open. But it seems like that's going to be difficult. Maybe he holds it in, maybe a bit of the passive aggressive whatnot with the snake being under the bouquet. But we do sort of see that he does want to move forward with things. He does have some intentions for that, right? And I think he's willing to put forth the effort as well. So he's not going to be shy about putting forth effort. And when he's really into you, when things are really going well, and when you're just sort of rocking, I think that Paul's going to be right there with you. So that's good news. So just sort of watch out for the holding emotions in until the last minute. You want to sort of also watch out for the double cloudy, hard to read, difficult to read, and things like that. AM, maybe bipolar. Maybe bipolar. I don't think so. I don't see bipolar. There are a couple of cards that sort of point to something bipolar-ish. LS, hi there, welcome. How is it going? CM said the clouds are extra cloudy. They are extra cloudy indeed. Hecate's Crossing, hi, how are you all? I'm doing great. I went to Target and I got me some water. And wow, it's expensive. It is expensive. Okay, and it's not on Amazon at all. And there was none at the warehouse store at all either. I'm assuming next week it's going to be better. But good news, they have fruit. That's all I really care about is the fruit and the vegetables. If I can get my salads, I can do 3 salads a day because I do that right now. So that's no problem at all. GMT, Greenwich Mean Time, is it? Would be successful. Okay. Home buying. So you made an offer on a beautiful home, and now you want to know what's going on. Your random number, by the way, is 19. All right, let's find out what's on 19. I already know what's on 19, but the tower's on 19. Okay, let's move this up. You know, Lenormand's a pain in the butt, I got to say. Like tarot reading, you're going to throw it down. You're going to have fun with it. Lenormand, you're going to be moving this thing all around the place. By the way, my Lenormand is still printing. What is your favorite salad? Well, after I started having all of my attacks, I pretty much eat the really boring salads. I make my own salads because it's cheaper, obviously. My favorite salad, what would that be? Anything with fruit. I like fruit. So anything with fruit. I like... okay, this is going to sound weird, but I'm being serious. I like Subway makes a fantastic salad. And that would be the weirdest thing coming out of my mouth. But I'm just saying they do. They chop it up. They'll add anything that you want to it. And it's very good. It's actually very, very good. And I was shocked because before they didn't chop it up. But now that they do, it mixes well and it has a good flavor. And I really like it. I really like it a lot. So the home, I'm going to say maybe. I mean, this is looking good because we're over the tower. I'm just saying right now, the tower is pretty good luck with this home thing. Where's the house? Really? Oh, no. You want to do the tree of the house? I don't know. What do you want to do? I mean, I guess do the tree, but now it's at the bottom. That's a pain. All right, whatever. I don't know. Let's see if we can recover this. Oh, we'll just do this. Okay. All right. We'll do that. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. And do all the salad action. By the way, I'm going to eat a salad live on stream on Tarot Magician's channel during her birthday stream because that's my food time. I'm going to say yes. No. Whoa. Plans ruined. Why? That is interesting. All right, we got to do one more. People are going to hate me for doing this. We got to do one more. Okay. So let's look at the combination here. I think that you've made the commitment. You put down the offer. I think that you have made... whole food salads are good too. I think that you have made that commitment. You put forth the offer. I think that the offer is stable. I think that they like it. And it's also like that you either get to know the owner or you become not really friends with the owner. That doesn't make any sense. You get to get in a comfortable position to where you like the house and you like the owners. And I think the owners that are at the house are good owners, and they've taken good care of it, and things are going well with that as far as that goes. Is there much competition to this house? I have to ask that because it's interesting. We have the dog, which again could point to either you trust the owners, you like the owners. These particular owners are somebody that you can like, somebody that you meet them and you like them, and maybe be a friend, maybe not. But the dog there sort of means that you have that comfort level, possibly with these particular people. Now we move on to the key. We move on to the keys we have the keys for the house. Keys for the house are just fantastic. You're all excited. We have the progression of the keys to the house and the star, which leads me to say yes. Leads me to say they give you the key. They befriend you almost. They like you. They give you the key to the house, and I think that it'll go through. And that's my final answer. However, what is up with the mountain? What is up with the mountain? Is this mean a delay in getting the key? Does this mean a last-minute delay? Does this mean something happens to where you don't quite close on time, or there's some factors that come in? Well, that would be the mouse. I'm just kind of curious. If you just look at it just raw, we're just going raw through the progression here. Yes. Final answer, yes. Star, you're happy. You're getting moved. You want to get moved in. You're starting that progression. But it's very interesting as far as movers, by the way. You need to pick them carefully. Make sure that you research your movers. Make sure that you get movers that are going to be, or some people, if they're helping you, some friends may be helping you move or whatnot, make sure they're going to show up, because you definitely want that to work out. You definitely want that to work out. And the crossroads sort of means that you have an opportunity for different movers, or maybe the movers don't show on time, or something like that. So, all right, GMT said it's in the mountains. There you go. See, that's the importance. That's the importance of asking the questions. It's in the mountains. Otherwise, I would have said no. I'd have said things are delayed. But this key, you have the literal key to the house right here, and you're all excited. You're getting rocking. Everything's going well, and this is the house that you're committed to. I think that's fantastic. That's fantastic for you. So, yep, there you go. That explains the mountains. No delay for you. That is a definitive 100% yes right there. So come back and let us know about the movers, because the crossroads under the movers sort of means that maybe the movers, maybe you have different options. Maybe you're going to have different people moving you than you think, or what have you. But that's very positive reading. Very cool. Haiti, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Am I going to get baptized this month, and when? All right, let's find out about that. Let's see, am I going to get baptized this month? What is a baptism card? So I could do this with tarot. Will I get baptized this month? Let's find out. All right. And drink some of our precious water that won't be around for much longer. Our precious little water that won't be around much longer. Such a great commodity. You never know that you needed it until you didn't have it, you know? So I'm assuming, okay, here's what my assumptions are. Let's do a general reading. Let's do a general reading about the coronavirus. Okay, we're doing that after this. I think that all the toilet paper people, all the water people have cranked up the dial on the production, and they're working overtime. And I think that we're going to be back to normal next week. At the end of by next weekend, by this next weekend, I think everything's going to be back to normal. I think so. But that is just my personal opinion. You know, there's no cards going down here. Just my 2 cents. By the way, your random number is 24. 24, just like the old television show that I didn't like. I liked the first season of it, but then after that, I got really bored of the 24 show. Really bored, because it was like the same plot over and over and over. Is there a cross card? Yes, there is a cross card indeed. You want to do the cross card because that does not mean baptism. That does not mean baptism. We can do that. We can do that. Sure. I can do the cross card. Okay. Let's find out. Mr. Sit H2, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate your donate or your subscription. Appreciate your subscription. Let's find out about that. Back to normal ASAP. Yeah, I think that they're cranking up the production. That's my opinion. They're cranking up the production, and we're gonna be back to normal soon. I think once you have 10 gazillion things of water, where everybody can have water, you know, you're like, well, yeah, that's okay, and everything calms down. Cross card baptism. That's not the best baptism. I'm just saying. That's not the, yeah, pretty much. That's the death card. That's not the best baptism, but sure, why not? If you're looking for that, I think that there are a lot of forces, there are a lot of people, there's some things going on to where people want you to get baptized as soon as possible, I don't think it's going to be, let's see, baptized, was it this month or this? Yeah. I see you getting baptized, but it almost looks like there's some drama behind it. Is there some drama behind it? Why would there be some drama behind a baptism? But anyway, but I do think yes. I do think that you get baptized. You have a great person that leads you into this, that wants you to get this done, and that guides you through the process, and that takes you up there, and that baptizes you. I think that you have a fantastic person, a very wise person that does this too. Somebody that's been doing it a while, somebody that knows what they're doing, somebody that, the water card, somebody that knows what they're doing, and somebody who's very confident with that as well. I think this is something that you'll enjoy, and also something that you can look forward to. This is sort of important to you in a variety of ways, right? Yeah, my mom's holding me back. Okay. So, I mean, this is important to you for a variety of reasons, right? It's sort of important to you. But again, we have these forces sort of holding you, like you're talking about, right? The snake sort of overtly telling you, you know, maybe this is not a good idea, or sort of, you know, giving you a bit of negative feedback with it. But I think it's important to you. It's something that you want to go forward with. And the person doing that is very knowledgeable. The person doing that is great at it. It's going to make you feel comfortable. It's going to make you, you know, very, very, very functional, and make it a great time for you, is what I think, as far as that's concerned. Yeah, the cross being over that. I think that you come out of it better. I think you come out of it being in a better position, and being very confident in yourself and confident in the process and things like that. But yeah, I mean, the snake, don't let the negative influences, don't let things sort of hold you back. If you don't, you know, it's important to you, if it's important to you, just make it known that, hey, this is important to me, right? It's important to me. It's something that I want to do. It's something that I'm being guided to do. And I think the person doing it knows what they're doing and is very knowledgeable in these things. And I want to make that transition, right? The cross, I want to make that transition. So, you know, I think that sort of ignore the snake, and go about your life the way you want to live your life. So she takes my stuff away. Well, that's not good at all. When people take your stuff away. Yeah, but you know, education always is going to be critical in things like this, and important in things like this as well. So get educated about it. Learn what it means. Learn the history behind it. Learn about the process, watch some videos on it, and find out if this is going to be something for you, something that you really want to do, right? And if it is, because the bouquet there made me think that it is something that you want to do. If it's important to you, then do all the research, make sure that you're comfortable with the process, you know, research the person, how many baptisms have you done, so they make you feel comfortable. And, you know, everyone's going to have a good time. Well, it sounds like your mom won't, but you know, if it's important to you, go after it, right? Go after it. It is your life indeed, assuming you're old enough to do that. Going to get the new job. All right. Liz, thank you for your donation, by the way. Am I going to get the new job? Liz, I hope that you are going to get that new job. What is your random number, Liz? Your random number today is 12. You are on 12. Oh, we're right next to 12. Well, now we do have some talk about that new job. Let's find out. Back from Daytona Bike Week. How was Daytona Bike Week? Are they still having public events with all of this stuff? I'm kind of curious now. Are public events still going on? Because they closed restaurants up in here. They closed restaurants up in here. You can't sit down at a restaurant over here. And I like to eat. There's a reason I was 410 pounds. And that reason is because I like to eat. I like to eat a lot. Mama's heating up some sleepy time. There you go. So you going to get this job or not? Well, we're on 12. I'm going to say yes. Say yes, good news. Yes, good news. You may not be able to go eat at a restaurant, but you will get the job. Closed big events down. Indeed. But now we can't go to restaurants and eat. What? How am I supposed to eat? I like restaurants. I like to go out to eat, especially Subway. Anyway, but they're saying that you have to get it and leave. You can't get the food and sit down. You got to grab it and go. They won't let you sit down. Chick-fil-A. Wow, Chick-fil-A. Everyone hypes that as so healthy, but that bun is not healthy at all. The bun is not healthy. I guess if you get the bun, throw it away, and eat the rest of it, it'd be all right. Falling Star, hello. How's it going? Bikers showed anyway. There you go. So are you going to get the new job? We're over here, right over the burns. I think that there are a lot of things happening with the job. There's a lot of gossip. Not literally gossip, but there's a lot of talk about the job. And I believe that there are several people sort of applying for this, right? I think that it's a job that you would enjoy. I think that's a job that you're applying for. Once you get in, once you sort of dive into it, I think it's going to be something that you could really love and really enjoy going to. You're going to have people that you like. You're going to have sort of a fun time with it. You know, it's a job, so maybe it's not all fun, but whatever. You're going to have people that you enjoy. You're going to have people that maybe you even want to hang out with after work and type things. So I think it's a good job. I think it's a good job as far as that's concerned, right? And there are some factors to it that you're going to have to sort of wing once you sort of get in there. I think there's a lot of the training is missing. People are busy. I think that they had some layoffs. And you're going to end up in a situation where you have to train yourself for some of this. And it's not going to be like 100%, you know, to where the formal, okay, I'm going to get the training, then I'm going to go do step 1, I'm going to go do step 2. I think they're going to sort of throw you in and say, good luck, and there's your training. So one of those type things as well. So again, you have a nice community within there once you sort of get in there. And I do think that it's a fairly stable once you get in. If this is part-time, I think you could convert to full-time. Or if it's a contracting job, you could convert to an employee because you do have the stability of the tower. And the stability of the tower is right over the fox, indicating a stable, a rock-solid work environment where you can rely on that and things. So they sort of need you there. And that's going to be a good thing there as well. So let's see. Like how he says hello to every single one joining. Yeah, I'll say hello to everybody. AM. You know, if you join my stream, I want you to feel special. I want you to feel like that you're interacting with somebody and we're a family. What I don't want is me just blathering. It's me just blathering. Because I want a family. I want a community. I want to, you know, you come in, you feel like part of the family. That's what I like. We are all hungry. There you go. So yeah, very good, very positive reading, especially, I'm just saying, especially with this tower over the fox, that's rock solid. That is really rock solid. So if you're looking for good news, you're looking for a community that you can like and people that are going to be pleasant, maybe not at first, and you're looking for a job that you can enjoy as well, I think that this is going to be the one. This is going to be really good. So, I mean, yeah, we have a lot of positive cards. I don't see any negative cards. I don't see anything where indicate that, you know, you're going to get out of it really fast or you're competing with a ton of other people and all of these other things. So, you know, that's it. Hecate's Crossing, you already eaten and had a couple of hot drinks. Well, that's the time to join. That is the time to join. All right. Get totally lost. They do need me. There you go. I think it's a cool situation. I really like those. I really like the readings to where you have a bunch of positive cards like that. Only problem is, you know, if they have bottled water, make sure to get that bottled water. I'm just saying. The new venture in auto detailing going to be successful. Bloomin' Betty. Jezebel, hey, how's it going? And Bloomin' Betty, how are you? Okay, any other question we have to choose from? So you want to join the stream? Okay, biker showed anyway. That's awesome. Heating up some sleepy things. Good. Looking for some more questions. Bloomin' Betty, I think the only one that has questions. She takes my stuff away. You're 30 and she takes your stuff away? Whoa. Okay, auto detailing. Let's do some auto detailing readings. There we go. BB. Auto detailing. Let's find out about that. That's right. I choose questions at random. There's no list. Today's pretty light. Today's pretty relaxed. I couldn't join the stream this morning because I was doing the news program. The news program is ready and it will be out tomorrow morning. So, well, tomorrow afternoon. So if you're looking for news for the second half of March, that's going to be tomorrow morning. Everybody's going to be all excited about that. What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm getting a random number. That's right. The random number is going to be 12. Okay. I just did 12. Sorry. Our new week has started. There you go. The random number is going to be 25. All right. Oh, by the way, I am all right, 25. 25 is going to be down here. Ooh, that is a good sign. That's a good start. That's a nice start down there. 25 with the ring. 25 with the ring. By the way, I have no idea when any of my stuff is coming in. If you're looking for your deck, if you're looking for the book, if you're looking for the Lenormand, everything is dead. Nobody is printing anything at all. It's all delayed. It's all clouds with, mountains with more mountains and more mountains and more mountains. Here's the status of all my print. Of all of it is right here. All right, well, look what we got. Look what we got. Let's go. Let's go with this. And your auto detailing business. Auto detailing business. I think that you're pretty dedicated to it. If you're going to do it, you're going to be dedicated. And one of the big factors here is just how long you're going to do it and how much money you have as far as that's concerned. I do think that, a lot of positive cards on here. I do think that once you sort of get started, it's going to be financially burdensome. It's going to be financially burdensome. It's not going to be an easy road or an easy path. If you're looking at auto detailing, you're going to have to start from scratch almost. You're going to have to find the customers. You're going to have to get the space. You're going to have to get the equipment. You're going to have to get the people to help you. And in order to do that, you're going to have a lot of resources in order to sort of doing that. Unless you have somebody that's just going to gift you somebody's going to gift you something, right? Other than that, you're going to have a lot of resources that you're going to sort of blow through as far as that's concerned. And part of that is just trying to get those resources together and trying to get the upfront cost, because I think the upfront cost, or the day one cost, as I call it, of doing that is going to be a lot more expensive than doing something like, doing a social media thing or doing something on the internet or things like that. We have a lower day one cost because you have rent, again, employees, you have equipment, you have advertising and things like that. Hello, how's it going? So thank you for the subscription, but I think it's something that you're really passionate about, something that you really want to get going. Unless you have somebody that's going to help you with all the resources and the day one cost, it's going to be difficult to get started with that as well. I do think that if you do start it, and if you're in it for a while and you have it going well and you make all the proper choices, immediately make all the proper choices. Does that, pay off the mob? There you go. If you make all the proper choices, in other words, location's good, you treat the customers well, and people like you and things like that. Once you sort of get into that, you're going to be successful. But by the way, entertainment purposes only, never make a big financial decision like that based upon random cards. So use your better judgment. But I think it's going to be so burdensome that you're going to need help. You're going to need some assistance. You're going to need somebody that would assist you with that. So, unless you have a big support network, a lot of people that are going to support you through this, it's going to be very burdensome to you. So, that's not a light business to get in. So just be careful with that, and go forth with caution. See if you can figure out a way to do that with less upfront cost, because this is going to be abnormally large amount of money. And if it fails, then you're out an abnormally large amount of money with that as well, just because of the day one cost. Anyways, well, good luck with that. But again, entertainment purposes only. Never make big financial money decisions based upon some random dude who can't find bottled water at Walmart. Can't find bottled water at Walmart. The place is wiped out. It's wiped out. It is wiped out. 2020 would be better than 2019, but it doesn't seem like that. We're having a rough start. I gotta say. I have to say. All right. We're going to be ending soon here. Do one last reading. All right. Somebody asked some questions. I need some questions. Do one last reading. Lenormand, don't have any questions. Nobody has any questions. Do you want to do the coronavirus? Do you want to do a coronavirus next week, or a coronavirus weekend? What do you think? A coronavirus reading. We could do that, and we could use the number 6 for that. So let's find out about the coronavirus. What's going to happen? We're going to do that, and we'll wrap it up here. So the coronavirus, what is going to happen with all of this stuff? Hypnosis Ghost, welcome back. Thank you for hanging out today. Thank you for... Hypnosis Ghost, I need to get all my... I need to get all of my head hacking DVDs and whatnot, so I can show you all those things. So let's do the tree, and our lucky number is the 6. So let's find out what's going to happen with this. What is going to happen with the coronavirus? Entertainment purposes only. Never have a coronavirus based upon some random dude, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what is going to happen with this? We landed on the 6. I think the panic will continue to ensue. The clouds being underneath that, we're not getting enough information. We're not getting enough information on this. And that's a problem, because we need to know the status of things like who is going to get an actual test that's reliable. How are we going to get tested? Is there a way to where we can just do a finger prick, a quick testing, and figure out if that's going to be, well, let me update the title, by the way. We need some quick test, and I think that's going to be there. COVID, is it COVID-19? Predictions. Okay. So I think that we need a good test, something that's easy, something that's quick, something that you don't need to go to the doctor for, right? And we need a cure. So somebody needs to announce the test and a cure. Once those two things occur, I think a lot of stress will be relieved for that once we did have some defined thing on that. But the clouds say there's not enough information coming out about this, and the information that's coming out is confusing, because you have one person says this and one person says that, and we're not making a lot of progress. That needs to be crystal clear, crystal clean as far as that goes. I do think that, before we get to that, okay, a lot of people are going to be working from home. That's definitely what we have here. A lot of people are going to be working from home. A lot of people are going to be sort of self-isolating where they don't want to leave the house. That's good if you're a driver for Amazon, because you're going to order things from Amazon. It's also good if you're a driver for Grubhub, because now people are going to be ordering food and get it like that. A lot of people are going to be self-isolating at home, not going to leave home a lot. That's going to hurt some of the travel industries that's going to hurt some of the industries that rely on people getting out and going out, right? Maybe restaurants and whatnot, even though restaurants are closing. So whatever. Who cares? I do think that getting a cure and getting a reliable test distributed everywhere is going to be a slow process because of the mountain. I don't think this is something that's going to free up next week. It's not going to be cured next week. We're not going to get any big information, big news next week that are going to sort of push this forward, because the mountain delays our health readings, or the mountain delays our health information. And again, we don't have enough accurate information to get forward, to move forward with this and to get out of the panic mode, right? So what do we have for the future? Wow, okay, we have some information coming out that's bad. The snake being under this is really not a comfort zone. I do think that we have some information coming out. It's going to be good and bad, mixture of good and bad, and some of it is going to be bad, and people are going to panic more. So I think the panic is going to get worse, a bit more worse before it gets better. I think it's going to get worse before it gets better. And something's going to come out. We have some information coming out that's unusual, that's odd, and the more news that comes out about this, the more. So I think we have one more notch of panic that we're going to hit. One more notch of panic that we're going to hit before this ends. Now, I think after the news, the panic hits, I think after this bad news sort of disseminates, I think it's all over. And everything just suddenly ends. I think people are sick of hearing it. I think people find out about some cure coming out. I think people have a reliable test that comes out. I think that after the bad news, it just drops off a cliff and nobody cares anymore. You have some cure. They start releasing numbers. The numbers are low. It's not being spread. You have some easy cure that happens, but the coffin being here just says that they just release some information that just fixes everything all at once, and everything just vanishes. Nobody cares. I think people are burned out at this time. Nobody cares now anyway, because they're like, okay, you have a quick and easy cure for it. If you do have it, it's not going to be something that's bad. If you have it, they're going to fix you pretty quick. So I think they're going to release some excellent news, and everything's just going to fall off a cliff, and nobody is going to care anymore, and there's going to be no more panic because they release something that just basically fixes everything. So that's what I think. But hold me to it. You can hold my feet to the fire as we progress through this. But yeah, hang on. Bad news is coming. And after that, poof, it all goes away. Tired of talking about it. Everybody is tired of talking about it. They're tired of hearing about it. They're tired of hunting down bottled water. I think that it just goes away. So we're looking at a definite cliffhanger after the bad news. But wait for the bad news, because that's going to be bad news. Anyway, let me know what you think. And, in a month from now, you can come back to this reading and let me know if I was right or not. So, thank you for joining me this evening. I hope you have a great Monday, start of your week. And, we'll see you tomorrow night. Anyway, thank you for coming in, and I appreciate it. We'll see you next time.